Muscles awaken, heartbeat thumbs like an earthquake. The smell of iron from my lungs. The switch for battle is flip with the result so strong that the bar right grip trembles. Today I kick down the door to my limits again. With every drop of sweat, my soul is sharpened. Pain shapes the strength of the future. Cast aside doubt, just move forward. Repeating destruction and rebirth, forging the body of steel with my own hands. A quietly burning flame roars deep within my chest. The sounds like plates is a signal to begin a battle. When I got the bottle, roll courageous to a single point. Matching my breath, drawing a trajectory. Tearing muscle fibers, I agree my evolution. Limits are not the enemy, merely a stepping stone. With every push, yesterday itself disappears. Sweat is pride, pain is a metal, crushing fear, dominating the weight. Weakness is no longer on my back. I pursue only strength. The load jumps higher. My heart is pounding. At the moment of breaking through limits, my soul shines brightly. Subduing gravity, tearing through waves. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles burn. A golden drill is etched into my body. Like heading towards the mountaintop, the accumulated effort shines brighter. A change so dramatic it takes everyone's breath away. It's happening right now in this very moment. The low jumps, my heart burns. My heart is pounding. At the moment of breaking through limits, my soul shines brightly. Subduing gravity, tearing through waves. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles burn. A golden trail to be essential to my body. Like heading towards the mountaintop, the accumulated effort shines brighter. A change so dramatic it takes everyone's breath away. It's happening right now in this very moment. Acceleration, awakening, advance, ascend. One step changes the world. Keep your breath and tongue, grasp the rhythm effortlessly. Break through the wall of limits. Leaping over even if my vision wavers. My will remains unshaken. Even if the oxygen is thin, my soul is thick. The days I've accumulated pushing me forward, and the person in the mirror proves it. I've come this far through sheer effort, and the journey isn't over yet. A second challenge, the weight increases even further, but I have no fear. My resolve is still controlling frenzy, training with reason, crushing the limits with precise form. Slicing through the wall of mediocrity, forging my own path. Sweat and pain turn into jewels, the machine roars, fueled by my soul. Every day, every week, every year, they accumulate effort become the crown. Only I will laugh at the time. To the depth of my mind, I grasp the image of running like a flash of light. An electric current connecting my muscles and what pierces my body. Rocking out all noise, setting a tempo as if manipulating time. Dominating gravity with beautiful form, unwavering concentration shakes the air. With every step on the floor, evolution occurs. Seeking strength, not speed, just forward, just to the high. The low jumps my heart, the heart is pounding. At the moment I'm breaking through limits, subduing gravity, turn through waves. Seeing the future at the beat of evolution. Slow ride, morpho burn. A golden trajectory is fashioned in the body. White candles a mountain top. The accumulated echo shines brighter. A change so dramatic that it takes everyone's breath away. And happening right now. And the baby no jump so hard, but the heart is pounding. At the moment of breaking through limits, the soul shines brightly. Subduing gravity, turn through waves. Seeing the future at the speed of evolution. Slow ride. I run and judge it, baby, it's such the body. Like heading towards a mountaintop. You can keep believing it's a mountain brighter. I think so dramatic, gotta keep steady. One breath away, it's happening right now. A power that heaven dormant awakens. Thunder runs deep within my bones. The weight of iron grips, not palms. My fighting instinct silently bear the fangs. The moment I grip the bar, the world falls silent. Only the weight of myself remain. With every drop of sweat, my soul is sharp with pain. Forges future strength. Believing in rebirth beyond destruction. My burning, fighting spirit roars like a beast in my chest. The sound of praise colliding opens the battle. Matching our breaths, we trace our trajectories. Evolving as we tear muscle fibers. Limits on our walls, but merely a rite of passage. With every push, weakness is stripped away. Yesterday's self fades into the distance. Sweat is pride, pain is proof. Crushing fear dominating the weight. There is no longer a shadow on my back. I simply continue to pursue strength. The load jumps, the heart explodes. At a moment of awakening. In the flow, flashes bright, subduing gravity, shattering weight. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles burn. The golden trajectory is etched to the body. Like heading towards a mountaintop, accumulated effort shines bright. A change so dramatic that it leaves everyone breathless. It's being born at this very moment. Low jumps, the heart pounds at the moment of awakening. The soul flashes bright, subduing gravity, shattering waves. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles burn. The golden trajectory is searching through the body like headed towards a mountain. Accumulated effort shine brighter. A chase so dramatic that it leaves everyone breathless. Being born at this very moment. Acceleration, rampage, awakening innocent. Each step rewrites destiny. Recording breaths, grasping the rhythm, smashing the wall of limits into pieces. The view is even wet shaking. My will remains unwavering, even in thin air. My soul is thick. The days I've accumulated push me forward. The person in the mirror speaks the truth. Coming to bar is proof of my efforts. Ain't the story and not yet over. A second challenge, the weight becomes even more insane. But I have no fear. My resolve is still controlling the balance of turning with weeks and crushing the limits. But besides born. Cutting through the forest of mediocrity, forging my own path. Sweat and pain turn into jewels. The machine roars, fueled up my soul. Every day, every week, every year, they accumulate. Every time to finally I've laughed to the top. Diving into the depths of my mind. I rest the image of running like a flash of light. An electric current connecting my muscles and what pierces my body. Rocking out on noise, setting a tempo as if manipulating time. Dominating gravity with beautiful form. Unwavering concentration shakes the air with every step on the floor. Evolution occurs, seeking strength, not see, just forward, just to the heights. Low jumps, the heart pounds at the moment of awakening. Soul flash for rays, subduing gravity, rushing waves. Seizing the future at the speed of revolution. Sweat flies, muscles gird, a golden trajectory is edging to the body like heading towards a mountain top. Accumulated effort shines brighter. A change so dramatic that it takes everyone's breath. It's being born at the very moment. Low jumps, the heart pounds at the moment of awakening. The soul flashes for rays, subduing gravity, crushing waves. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles burn. A golden trajectory is etching to the body like heading towards a mountain top. Accumulated ever shines brighter. A change so dramatic that it takes everyone's breath. It's being born at the very moment. Muscles awaken, lightning runs through my body. The coldness of iron pierces my palms, and I prepare for battle. The moment I grip the bar, doubt evaporates. Today, once again, I shatter the wall of limits with my fist. With every drop of sweat, my soul is sharpened. Pain forges the strength of the future. Repeating destruction and rebirth. I build a body of steel with my own hands. A flame burns deep within my chest. Quietly but surely it roars like a beast. The sound of plates clashing rings the bell of battle. When I grip the bar, the world converges to a single point. I regulate my breathing, draw a trajectory, tearing muscle fibers, I narrate my evolution. And it's on, not the enemy, merely a rite of passage. With every push, yesterday's self disappears. Sweat is pride, pain is proof, crushing fear, dominating the way. Weakness is no longer behind me. I continue to pursue only strength. The low jumps, my heart is pounding at the moment of breaking through limits. My soul flashes brightly, subduing gravity, tearing through weight. Seizing the future with the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles burn. A golden trajectory is etching to my body like heading towards the mountaintop. Feel accumulated, if it shines bright or change so dramatic that it takes everyone's breath away. It's being born right now. The low jumps, my heart is pounding at the moment of breaking through limits. My soul flashes brightly, subduing gravity, tearing through weight. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles burn. A golden trajectory is etching to my body like heading towards the mountaintop. Be accumulated, if it shines brighter, a change so dramatic that it takes everyone's breath away. It's being born right now. Acceleration, awakening, advance, ascend. Every step I take changes my destiny. Keeping my breath in time, grasping the rhythm, effortlessly breaking on the wall of limits. Leaping over, even if my vision wavers, my will remains unshaken. Even if the oxygen is thin, my soul is thick. The days I've accumulated push me forward. The person in the mirror speaks the truth. I've come this far through sheer effort and a story isn't over yet. A second challenge, the weight increases even more, but I have no fear, my resolve is still controlling frenzy, training with reason, crushing the limits with precise form, slicing through the wall of mediocrity, forging my own path of sweat and pain, turn into drool. The machine roars, fueled by my soul every day, every week, every year. The accumulated effort becomes a crown. Only I will laugh at the top, diving into the depths of my mind, blasting the image of running like a flash of light, an electric current connecting my muscles and will pierce my body, blocking out all noise, setting a tempo as if manipulating time, dominated gravity with beautiful form, unwavering concentration shakes the air with every step on the floor. Evolution occurs, seeking strength, not speed, just to the right. The low jumps, the high bursts. At the moment of breaking through limits, the soul flashes by, subduing gravity, down through weight, seizing the future with the speed as a nation. Sweat flies, muscles burn, a golden check to pronunciation to the body, like any juice and on top, we accumulate up and shines bright. I change such a light, that it takes evidence birth away. It's being born at this very moment. The low jumps, the heart bursts. At the moment of breaking through limits, the soul fishes by, leash up, doing gravity, tearing away, seizing the future with the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles burn, a golden trajectory is etching to the body, like letting force on top, we accumulated. Like a shines bright, like a chin soldier lighted, that it takes evidence breath away. It's being born at this very moment.
Muscles ignite, blood flows explosively. Today I grip the iron again to kick through the wall of limits. Gravity is merely a decoration. Regulate your breathing, sharpen your mind. Each lift is proof of battle. With every drop of sweat, the sound of evolution resonates. The form that cuts through doubt is a blade. With every trace of training left, weakness shatters, strength takes shape. But quietly burning, fighting spirit roars in my chest. Now is the moment to explode. Standing before the rock is a battlefield. The world changes the moment you grip the bar. Join the trajectory with an iron will creating the future. While tearing muscle fibers, true strength only exists beyond the limits. With every push-up, coordinating my breath, leaving yesterday's self behind. Sweat is a metal, pain is growth, conquering the way beyond fear. The shadow of weakness is no longer behind me. Just forward, just strong. Defeat the load, increases my heart beats, my soul cries. The moment of breaking through my limits, tearing through the weights of doing gravity, seizing growth at the speed of light. Sweat flies, the muscles burn, carving a golden future with these hands, like heading towards the mountaintop. Effort built up step by step begins to shine, so captivating that it mesmerizes the eyes of those who watch. An overwhelming evolution is born here and now. The load increases my heart beats, my soul cries out at the moment of breaking through my limits, staring through the waves, subduing gravity, seizing growth at the speed of light. Sweat flies, my muscles burn, carving a golden future with these hands, like heading toward the mountaintop. Effort built up step by step begins to shine, so captivating that it mesmerizes the eyes of those who watch. An overwhelming evolution is born here and now. Acceleration, awakening, rising, evolution. One step taken without hesitation changes the world, recording my breath, grasping the rhythm, limit leaping beyond the horizon. Even if my vision wavers, my will remains unshaken. Even if the oxygen is thin, my soul is thick. The days I've accumulated push me forward. The person reflected in the mirror proves it. I've come this far through sheer effort. A second challenge, the weight increases, but I have no fear. My resolve is firm, controlling the madness of training with reason, destroying limits with precise movements, turning tools of focus to mediocrity, building my own path.
Sweat and pain turning to tools, using my soul as fuel to turn the machine.
Every day, every week, every year, the accumulated effort becomes a crown. I'll be the one laughing at the top of a mountain,
Diving into
depths of my mind,
grasping in riches that flash like sparks.
an electric current runs through my muscles and will, blocking out all the noise of the world.
Setting a tempo as if manipulating time,
Dominating gravity with the beauty of my form. Unwavering concentration fills the air, trembling.
evolution occurs.
With every step I take on the floor,
Seeking strength, not speed.
just forward, just to the heights.
The increases, my heart beats, my soul cries out at the moment of breaking from my limits, tearing through the weight, subduing gravity, seeing growth at the speed of light, sweat, fly. My muscles burn, carving a golden future with these hands, like heading towards the mountain top. Ever build up step by step against the shine, so captivating that it steals the eyes of those who watch. An overwhelming evolution is born here and now. Increases, my heart beats, my soul cry out at the moment I'm breaking through my limits, tearing through the way, subduing vitality, seeing growth at the speed of light, sweat flies. My muscles burn, carving a golden future with these hands, like heading towards the mountaintop. Never builds up step by step, begins to shine. So captivating that it steals the eyes of those who watch. An overwhelming evolution is born here and now.
Neon drip, deep within the pulsing city. Red circuits awaken.
Light shadows at the bottom of the night, in the shards illuminate my footsteps, shadows stretch, warp and tear, fragments of the future cling to the soles of my shoes. What burns deep within my chest is not the past but an impulse yet to take shape. The call is distant, wavering, melting the world's colors one by one. Footsteps piling up in the silence, bringing out line to seal memories to the surface. I am the pursuer, walking through the labyrinth of the night, gathering fragments of a truth no one knows. Deep within a sealed
Alleyway.
a creaking wind stirs the story sleeping at the bottom of my chest. Thoughts having lost their gravity, drift swarming like shadows circling around me. Words are now blaze, my lighthouse says, illuminating the path hidden deep within the darkness. As one who crosses boundaries, I continue walking beyond the bounds of common sense.
The night is deep and the bottom is still out of sight.
The moment light explodes and my vision is drenched in darkness, I shed the remnants of the past and transform into a new form. Leave the shadows behind, slipping through the flow of time. I leave a silver mark on the door to the future. An ancient oath carved into the crumbling walls of a temple. Ghosts faintly guiding me, coming as stories leading to where legends are born. The light pushing back the darkness projects the outline of a miracle into the eyes of the observer. Acceleration, deviation, rebirth. I move forward without hesitation. Particles of consciousness dance in the air, etching transparent trails into my heart. I keep burning like an unstoppable shadow, seizing the moment as it heats up. Even if loneliness bears its fangs at the throne center, my spirit won't break in the thin air. A view is clear as a mirror, reflects my transformation. Feeling the returned impulse in my chest, I refine the art of organizing chaos and rebuilding order. As little shadows, walls and carves the path for will alone. I pass through the gray city, gathering fragments of light and build a realm of my own. The shadows of imitators fade, only the genuine remains, moving forward with a quiet smile, keeping the feel of my soul burning.
I transform into a being that continues to create.
Diving into the depths of the mind, insights are cautious of lightning course through me like electricity, illuminating the circuits within my brain, shaping new structures, synchronizing with the earth's pulse. The rhythm of poetry resonates deep within my bones.
Feeling the loss of time,
Redefining the gravity of sound, emitting vibrations that shape the listener's heart. As a traveler, who versus boundaries and overturns common sense, manipulating words at the center of the universe. One story in the vortex of creation.
I run on forever.
In the moment light explodes and my vision is stained with darkness, I cast off the remnants of the past and transform into a new form. Leaving shadows behind, step into the flow of time. I leave a silver mark on the door to the future.
An ancient oath carved into the crumbling temple wall.
Oh, faintly
Guiding me,
come downstairs, leading to where legends are born.
the light pushing back the darkness.
By just the outline of a miracle into the observer's eye.
Beyond blood,
The pulsing circuits never stop.
I keep running to the very end of the night.
Translated
Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. A powder slap quietly rises from the depths of the abyss. Ay, ay. A flash of light runs through the gaps in the bones, etching new life into the body. The coldest of the iron sharpens the will. The world turns upside down the moment you rip it. With every drop of sweat, the soul burns. Painful is the shape of the future, believing in creation beyond destruction. The fire deep within the chest roars silently. The vibration of the plates announces the prelude to battle, regulating your breath, throwing a trajectory, etching evolution as you tear muscle fibers. The limit is not the end, but merely a gate. With every push, weakness peels away. Yesterday's self disappears like a shadow. Sweat is pride, pain is proof. Crushing fear and dominating the weight. There is no more hesitation on your back. Moving forward, seeking only strength. The low jumps, all jump. The heart thunders. The soul awakens at the moment of awakening. Give its light, overcoming gravity, shattering limits, seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles ignite, golden trajectories are etched into the body, like heading towards the mountaintop. Accumulated effort shine brighter. A transformation so breathtaking that everyone is left speechless. Is being born at this very moment. The low jumps, low down, the heart thunders. At the moment of awakening, the soul limits light, overcoming gravity, shattering limits, seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles ignite, golden trajectories are etched into the body, like heading towards a mountaintop. Accumulated effort shine brighter. A transformation so breathtaking that everyone is left speechless. Is being born at this very moment. Acceleration, awakening, evolution, soaring. Each step rewrites destiny. Keeping your breath, grasping the rhythm, smashing the wall of limits into pieces. The vision blurs, but my will remains unwavering. Even in thin air, my soul is thick. The days I've accumulated push me forward. The person in the middle speaks the truth. Coming this far is proof of my efforts, and the story continues. A second challenge, the weight bears, expands even more. But I have no fear, my resolve is harder than steel. Controlling the madness of training with reason, cutting through the limits with precise form, breaking through the forest of mediocrity, forging my own path. Sweat and pain turn into jewels, the machine roars, fueled by my soul. Every day, every week, every year, the accumulated effort becomes a crown. Only I will laugh at the top, diving into the depths of my mind. I grasp the image of running like a flash of light. Can electric current connecting my muscles and will kisses my body, blocking all noise, setting the tempo as if manipulating time. Dominating gravity with beautiful form, unwavering concentrate, vibrates the air. The floor ballooning happens with every step, seeking strength, not speed. Just onward, just to the heights. The lobe surges, the heart thunder. At the moment of awakening, the soul shines brightly, doing gravity, shattering limits, seeding the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscles ignite, golden trajectories are forged into the body, like heading towards the mountain top. Accumulated effort shine brighter. A transformation so breathtaking is being born at the very moment. Surges, the heart thunder. At the moment of awakening, the soul dives brighter, subduing gravity, shattering limits, seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat flies, muscle connect, golden trajectories are etched into the body, like heading towards a mountain top. Accumulated effort shine brighter. A transformation so breathtaking is being born at that very moment.
Depths of silence slowly opens, its eyes rising from the abyss. A flash of light breaks through the depths of the vault, awakens a domain where the corners of the iron sharpens the mind. The moment you grip it, the gravity of the world distorts with every drop of sweat. The soul burns, pain carves out the contours of the future, believing in creation at the end of destruction. The fire deep within your chest roars silently. The vibration of the plate opens the battle, regulate your breathing, draw your trajectory, tearing muscle fibers you engrave evolution. The limit is not the end, but merely your rite of passage. With every push, weakness spills away.
Yesterday's self disappears like a shadow. Sweat is pride, pain is proof. Crush fear and dominate the way. There is no more hesitation on your back. You move forward, The low jumps, your heart thunders at the moment of awakening. The soul flashes with light, subduing gravity, shattering limits. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat fly, muscle ignite, golden trajectories direct into the body by getting towards the mountaintop. Accumulated ever shine brighter, a transformation so breathtaking that everyone is left speechless. It's being born at this very moment. The low jumps, the heart thunders at the moment of awakening. The soul flashes brightly, subduing gravity, shattering limits. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat fly, muscles ignite, golden trajectories are etched into the body by getting towards the mountaintop. Accumulated every time brighter, a transformation so breathtaking, and everyone is left speechless. It's being born at this very moment. Acceleration, awakening, evolution, soaring, reached every right. Destiny, recording breath, grasping the rhythm, smashing the wall of limits into a million pieces. Even if my vision wavers, my will remain unshaken. Even if the oxygen is in my soul, it's thick. The days I've accumulated push me forward. The cursing in the mirror speaks the truth. Coming this far as proof of my efforts, and the story continues. A second challenge, the weight bears its fangs even more. But I have no fear, my resolve is harder than steel. Controlling the madness of training with reason, cutting through the limits with precise form. Breaking through the forest of mediocrity, forging my own path. Sweat and pain, burning the jewels, the machine roars, fueled by my soul. Every day, every week, every year, the accumulated effort becomes a crown. Only I will laugh at the top, diving into the depths of my mind. I grasp the image of hunting like a flash of light. An electric current connecting my muscles and what pierces my body. Blocking out all noise, setting a tempo as if manipulating time. Dominating gravity with beautiful form. Unwavering concentration vibrates the air. Evolution happens with every step on the floor. Seeking straight line speed, just forward, just through the heart. The load surges, the heart thunders at the moment of awakening. It's all flashes brightly, so do is gradually shattering limits. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat fly, muscles ignite, golden trajectory are exit to the body, like heading towards the mountaintop. Accumulated effort shines brighter, a transformation so breathtaking that everyone is left speechless. It's being born at this very moment. The load surges, the heart thunders at the moment of awakening. So fast, it's only impresses brightly. Yes, I'm doing gravity, shattering limits. Seizing the future at the speed of evolution. Sweat fly, muscles ignite, golden trajectory, action to the body, like heading towards the mountaintop. Accumulated effort shines brighter, a transformation so breathtaking that everyone is left speechless. It be born at this very moment.
Silence breaks and the power awaits, rising up from the deep where the darkness shakes. Lightning crawls through the cracks in my bones, igniting the wheel that was carved in stone. Cold steel sharpens the edge of my mind, grip the bar and the world rewinds. Every drop of sweat sets my spirit on fire. Pain was the future, I'm aiming higher. I trust creation, born from destruction. A beast in my chest starts its eruption. Clash of the plates is the battle alarm. Breath and rhythm, my form stays calm. Tearing the fibers, engraving the climb. Evolution written one breath at a time. Limited the end, just a gate I cross. Every push strips away my loss. Sweat is pride and pain is proof. Fear gets crushed when the weight gets moved. No hesitation, no shadow behind. Only strength in the front of my mind. Low jumps up and my heart strikes thunder. Awakening hits like a flash of wonder. Breaking the gravity, smashing the line. Grabbing the future and evolution's beat time. Sweat explodes and my muscles ignite. Golden trails burn across my body in light. Climbing the peak with a rising flame. Every stacked effort amplifies my name. My change so sharp it steals their breath. Born in this moment, defying death. Jumps up and my heart started thunder. Awakening hits like a flash of wonder. Breaking the gravity, smashed in a line. Grabbing the future and revolution speed time. Sweat explodes and the muscles ignite. Golden trails burn across my body in light. Climbing the the peak with a rising flame. Every stacked effort amplifies my name. A change so sharp it steals their breath. Born in this moment, defying death. Acceleration, awakening, evolution, flight. One step forward rewrites my life. Breath on beat, I lock the flow. Shatter the limits with a single blow. Vision shakes, but my will won't bend. Even within that, my soul won't end. Days that stack, push hard from behind. The mirror reflects the truth I find. I came this far through grit and grind. Now the story ain't done, still climbing the line. Second attempts, await best friends, but fear is gone. My resolve still stands. Menace of training, controlled by high precision. Form leaves limits behind. Cut through the force of the ordinary. Build my path like a warrior legendary. Sweat and pain turned into jewels. Machine wars down when my soul is fueled. Day by day, year by year, my earned crown slowly appears. Sun at the summit, I'll be the one. Laughing alone under the rising sun. Dive deep into the mental zone. Catch the spark like a lightning throne. Current runs through muscle and will. Shutting out noise of a blow stand still. Control the tempo like ending time. Perfect form makes gravity mine. Focus shakes seat or around. Every step triggers evolution sound. My chasing speed, I'm chasing might. Forward and upward. Get to the high. Phone shuts off, then my heart strikes thunder. Awakening hits like a pulse, shook wonder. Breaking the gravity, smashing the line. Grabbing the future, I never lose the time. Sweat on the load and the muscles ignite. Golden chills burn across my body in play. Climbing up keep with the rising play. Every stack that break amplifies my name. A change so sharp it steals their breath. Born in this moment, defying death. Low jumps up and my heart strikes thunder. Awakening hits like a pulse, shows wonder. Breaking the gravity, smashing the line. Grabbing the future at evolution speed time. Sweat explodes in the muscles, midnight. Golden chills spread across my body in light. Climbing up keep with a rising frame. Every stack that break amplifies my name. A change so sharp it steals their breath. Born in this moment, defying death.
From the void where the silence breathes, power rises like a storm beneath. Lightning pressed through the cracks in my frame, sparking a fire that remembers my name. Steel in my bones turns my focus sharp. Grip the bar and the world falls apart. Sweat drips down like molten gold. Pain is the hammer that shakes my soul. Born for the chaos, built from the break. A beast in my chest starts ready to wake. Blades collide like a wardrobe's call. Breath on tempo, I refuse to fall. Fibers gear as the climb begins. Evolution carved in the way I live. Limiting walls that doors I breach. Every rip is victory within reach. Sweated the badge, pain is the oath. Fear gets crushed when the iron gets close. No shadows follow, no doubts remain. Only the hunger that fuels my brain. Weight spots up and my heart drops thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise through the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Sweat erupts and the muscles flare. Golden streaks burn bright in the air. Climbing the summit with five inside. Every yearn that amplifies my pride. A chain so fierce, it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Weight spikes up and my heart drops thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise through the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Sweat erupts and the muscles flare. Golden streaks burn bright in the air. Coming to summit with fire inside. Every yearn that amplifies my pride. A chain so fierce, it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Acceleration, elevation, ignition, fight. One bold step, it's the script of my life. Breath on beat, I lock the pace. Smashing the ceiling with a single blaze. Vision shakes, but my wheel stays tight. Even thin air can't dim my light. Days I stack, push hard from behind. Mirror reflects the grind I define. I came this far through scars and sweat, and the climb ain't done. Not finished yet. Second round hits, the weight shows deep. But fear is gone, I stand beneath. Training's madness under my control. Precision cuts deep like a sharpened sword. Slice through the focus of the average crowd. Build my path where legends are found. Sweat and pain turn diamonds bright. Machine balls loud with my spirit's might. Day by day, year by year, my forge crown slowly appears at the summit's edge. I'll be the one laughing alone at the rising sun. Dive inside where the mind runs deep. Catch the spark that refuses to sleep. Current flows through muscle and bone. Shutting out noise till I'm in the zone. Tempo bands like I'm shifting time. Perfect form makes gravity mine. Focus shakes the air momentum. Every step triggers evolution sound. I chase these speed, I'm chasing power. Forward and upward, hour by hour. Weight spikes up and my heart drops thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise through the strain. Shattering limits again and again.
Sweating ups in the mind is clear. Golden freaks are right in the air. Happens to something with five inside. Every yearn that amplifies my pride. A chain so fierce, it skills that get born in this moment. Everybody wakes, wakes up and my heart drops thunder. Waking hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise to this pain. Shattering the elements again and again. Sweating ups in the mind is clear. Golden streaks burn by the air. Happens to something with five inside. Every yearn that amplifies my pride. A chain so fierce, it skills that get born in this moment. Everybody there.
Born in the hush where the shadows crawl. Power erupts like a quake through the wall. Lightning gushes in the cracks of my spine. Trudging the wheel that was waiting in line. Steel in my grip touch my vision razor. Bar in my hand strips the world like paper. Sweat hits the floor like drops of flame. Pink off the letters that spell my name. Chaos make me pressure refine. A beast in my chest breaks out of its bind. Iron collides like a battlefield door. Breath on rhythm, I'm ready for war. Fibers rip open as the climb begins. Evolution etched in the way I win. Limits ain't borders, that threshold's torn. Every rep bursts a stronger form. Sweat is a metal, pain is the creed. Fear gets crushed when the iron bleeds. No ghosts behind me, no doubts ahead. Only the hunger that keeps me fed. Weight jumps high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity flows when I rise to the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden streaks spark right in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every yearn death identifies my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Weight jumps high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity flows when I rise to the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden streaks spark right in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every yearn death identifies my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Acceleration, ignition, ascension. Flight, one bold step, it's a script of my life. Breath on beat, I lock the flow. Shatter the ceiling with a single blow. Vision shapes, but my will stay still. Even thin air can't mute what I feel. Days I stack, push hard from behind. Mirror reflects the grind I design. Scars and sweat built everything yet. And the climb ain't done, no finish set. Now 2 hits, no weight, bears fangs. But fear is gone, my resolve still bangs. Training's madness under my command. Precision cuts deep like a blade in hand. Slice through the forest of the common crowd. Walk my path where legends are loud. The pain turned diamonds bite. Machine roars live with my inner light. Day by day, year by year, my forged ground slowly up tears. At the summit's edge, I'll be the one. Wrapped in alone in the rising sun. Dive in the depths where the mind run wild. Catch the spark like a lightning child. Current flows through muscle and bone. Silencing noise till I'm in the zone. Tempo bends like I'm shifting fade. Perfect form makes gravity wave. Focus shakes the air around. Nourish at first evolution sound. Not just the speed I chase in might. Forward and upward into the height. Weight jumps high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity falls and I rise to the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden streaks spark right in the air. Time in the summer with fire and eyes. Then return never flies my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Weight jumps high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity falls and I rise to the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden streaks spark right in the air. Climbing the summit with fire and eyes. Every yearn never flies my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath.
The gray night holds its breath, and the scorched wind remakes the future.
An impulse that sparks deep within my chest rages at the bottom of the silence. The shadows of street lights sway like torn film. The scent of the arrows that come in storm. The distant roar of engine shakes the horizon. A wind that steals the heat pushes me from behind. Though the asphalt beneath my feet is still warm, the world loses its color in a rain of ash. With every step I take, echoes of the past wrap around my ankles. If I hesitate, I crumble. If I move forward, I burn. Both choices leading to the fight, slipping through alleys that look like ruins. My heartbeat pounds like a bursting drum, whispers the end, where's my breath is smoke. I move forward, inhaling the scorched air. Rap one, I don't need a map, I don't need signs. I run on instinct like a beast of the night. With every move a gamble, when fate begins, the only way to win is to escape before I burn out. When I floor the accelerator, my shadow stretches, neon lights melt into a red afterglow. Even as flames rage deep within my chest, I won't stop. I intend to race from here to the edge of the world. Pursue breeze, call my name through the smoke.
The odometer reads 0, the fire won't go out, even if the world burns out. Whoa, wait, no time to breathe, no time to fall. I pierce through the call of the ashes. The shadow at my feet shakes and crumbles. The ghost I must face stands before me. The final moment, the final breath. One step away from dancing on the edge of the
Split-second decision rips through the night. I move with the precision of a fire surgeon. Traffic swirls like a swarm of sparks. The engine scream scorches the sky. Digital left of images track my every move. Watchful eyes lock onto my soul. Walk beat too late and everything crumbles. The weight of failure swallows me whole. I remember the promises, the scorch marks, and the pain of truth. All that remains on my tongue is the taste of the future burned to ashes. The world swallows its boundaries in waves of ash. Cracks in the plan, sparks of betrayal, whispers of static. The story is written in the language of flame. Beginning is buried beneath the ashes of sacrifice.
The fire spreads,
the ash falls,
waiting for the moment it crumbles, waiting for the call.
Nothing is certain, nothing is near. Embracing the silence,
burning the fear.
Rap tune, accelerating like a heartbeat, like a weapon, running like sparks through a storm of vengeance. No restraints, no control, no chains. Hold me back, breaking the seal.
Charging forth,
attution the flame, speed, invocation. The horizon singed into red. The future is the shadows outlined. The aim of despair, the fire of despair, burning brighter with every battle. Even in the darkness, playing to an unheard God.
Even if I lose the light, I pay the price. I settle the score with each shadow waiting before the door. The gauge reads 0, yet the fire won't go. Even if the world burns, I won't wait. No time to breathe, no time to fall. I pierce through the call of the ashes. The shadows in my seat sway and crumble. The specter I must face stands before me. But final moment, the final breath. One step away, no dancing on the edge of the flames.
From the void where the cold winds sleep, power erupts on the marrow deep. Lightning cracks through the map of my veins, charging the will that refuses its chains. Steel in my hands turns a moment violent. Grip on the bar makes the universe silent. Sweat hits the ground like sparks from a forge. Pain is a thigh that forces me forward. Chaos raised me, pressure defined. The beast in my chest breaks free from the spine. I am collides like a titan shout. Breath on beat, I erase my doubt. Fiber split open as a climb ignites. Evolution written in the way I fight. Limits on walls and lines I sever. Every rep was a struggle forever. Sweat is the truth, pain is the vow. Fear gets crushed when the plates come down. No ghost behind, no fear ahead. Only the hunger that keeps me fed. Weight spikes up and my heart rolls thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity bends when I rise to the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat combusts and the muscles flare. Golden arc spark right in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharp as my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, we riding death. Weight spikes up and my heart rolls thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity bends when I rise to the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat combusts and the muscles flare. Golden arc spark right in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharp as my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, we riding death. Acceleration, ignition, ascension, rise. One bold step rewrites my life. Breath on tempo, I lock the flow. Shatter the ceiling with a single blow. Vision shakes, but my will stays iron. Give it thin air, can't mute this fire. Days I stack, push hard from behind. Fear what reflects the grind I design. Scars and sweat built all I get. And the climb ain't done, no finish yet. Round 2 hits, the weight bears claws, but fear is gone. I break its jaws. Training's madness under my way. Precision cuts deep like a sharpened flame. Cut through the forest of the ordinary. Walk my path where legends carry. Sweat and pain turn diamonds bright. Machine roars loud in my inner light. Day by day, year by year, my forged crown slowly appears at the summit's edge. I'll be the one laughing alone under the rising sun. Dive into depths where the mind runs wild. Catch the spark like a thunder child. Curving flows through muscle and bone. Silencing noise till I'm in the zone. Tempo bends like I'm shifting fate. Perfect form makes gravity wait. Focus shakes the air around. Every step
burst evolution sound, not chasing speed, I'm chasing might. Forward and upward into the height. Race spikes up and my heart grows under. Awakening hits like a lightning. Once the gravity bends and I rise to the strain, breaking the limits again and again. Swipe combust and a muscle fair. Golden rocks spark right in the air. Climbing the summit with size alive. Every earned effort sharpen my drive. Change so fast, hit still there. Race spikes up and my heart grows under. Awakening hits like a lightning. Once the gravity bends and I rise to the strain, breaking the limits again and again. Sweat combust and the muscles flare. Golden arcs spark right in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharpens my drive. A change so fast, hit still there. Then lights up and my heart was thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning. Once her gravity bend and I ride to the strain, breaking the limits again and again. Sweat combust and the muscles flare. Golden arcs spark right in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharpens my drive.
Rose from the dark where the cold winds bite. Power ignites like a star in the night. Lightning storms through the grit of my bones. Charging the will that refuses the throne. Still in my grip, turns the moment savage. Bar my hands, make the cosmos vanish. Sweat hits the ground like fire and rain. Pain is a sculptor that sharpens my name. Chaos forged me, pressure align. A beast in my chest, tears loose from the spine. Iron explodes like a battlefield quake. Breath on rhythm, no room for mistake. Fibers rip open as the climate sands. Evolution written with a metal band. Limits on barriers, the threads I slice. Every rep builds a stronger device. Sweat is the truth, pain is the law. Fear gets crushed when the plates withdraw. No ghosts behind, no doubts ahead. Only the hunger that keeps me fed. Weight jumps wild and my heart strikes thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity snaps when I rise to the strain, breaking the limits again and again. Sweat erupts and the muscles blaze. Golden arch burn bright through the haze. Climbing the summer with fire alive. Every earned effort sharpens my drive. A chain so fierce it steals a breath. Born in this moment, rewriting day. Weight jumps wild and my heart strikes thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity snaps when I rise to the strain, breaking the limits again and again. Sweat erupts and the muscles blaze. Golden arcs burn bright through the haze. Climbing the summer with fire alive. Every young effort sharpens my drive. A chain so fierce it steals a breath. Born in this moment, rewriting day. Acceleration, ignition, ascension, rise. One bold step rewrites my life. Breath on tempo, I lock the flow. Shatter the ceiling with a single blow. Vision shakes, but my will stays still. Even thin air can't mute what's real. Days I stack, push hard from behind. Mirror reflects the grind I design. Scars and sweat build all I get, and the climb ain't done, no finish yet. Oh, nada. Go. Down 2 hits, the weight shows raised, but fear is gone, I control the stage. Training madness under my command. Precision cuts deep like a burning brand. Cut through the forest to the faint and weak. Walk my path where legends speak. Sweat and pain turn diamonds bright. Machine voice loud with my inner light. Day by day, year by year, my forged crown slowly appears at the summit's edge. I'll be the one standing alone in the rising sun. Dive in the depths where the mind runs free. Catch the spark like a further seed. Current flows through muscle and bone, silencing noise till I'm in the zone.
Tempo bends like I'm shifting fate. Perfect form makes gravity wave. Focus shakes the air around. Every step hurts evolution sound.
I'm chasing speed, I'm chasing mine. Forward and upward into the high. Wakes on fire that my heart strikes thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity snaps when I rise to the flame, breaking me if it's again it's can. Slowly erupts in the muscles blaze. Golden arc break right through the haze. Climbing the summit with biting light. Every young death what sharpens my pride. A change so basic still for prayer. Born in this moment, rewriting day. Weight jumps wild and my heart strikes thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity snaps when I rise to the flame, breaking the limits again and again. Sweat erupts in the muscle blaze. Golden arcs break right through the haze. Climbing the summer with guiding light. Every young death but sharpens my drive. A change so fierce it steals for prayer. Born in this moment, rewriting day.
from the void where the flaws cuts deep. Power awakens from a longer sleep. Lightning carves pathways across my bones. Fuel in a will that refuses the throne. Steel in my palms as the moment brutal. Bar in my hands, Mr. Cosmos neutral. Sweat hits the floor like embers in flight. Pain is the furnace that shapes my fight. Chaos built me, pressure refined. A beast in my chest, tears loose from the spine. Iron erupts like a war god's cry. Breath on tip, I refuse to buy. Fibers tear open as the climb ignites. Evolution born in a gate I fight. Lipids on board as the dreads I shred. Every rep sharpens a path ahead. Sweat is the truth, pain is a vow. Fear gets crushed when the plates come down. No ghosts behind, no doubts remain. Only the hunger that fills my brain.
Weight spikes hard and my heart drops thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise to the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Sweat combust and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharpens my drive. Chain so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Weight spikes hard and my heart drops thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise to the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Sweat combust and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Sharp as my drive. Chain so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Acceleration, ignition, ascension. One bold step, rewrites my life. Breath don't beat, I lock the flow. Shatter the ceiling with a single blow. Vision shakes, but my will stay still. Even the neck can't mute what's real. Days I step, push hard from behind. Mirror reflects the grind I design. Scars and sweat, built all I get. I'm a climb, ain't done, I'll finish it. Round 2 hits, the way shows rap. But fear is gone, I control the path. Training's clear, so my command. Precision cuts deep like a burning brand. Cut through the force of the faint and weak. Walk my road where legends speak. Sweat and pain turn diamonds brand. Machine rolls loud with my inner light. Way by day, year by year, my forge crown slowly appears at the summit's edge. I'll be the one standing alone in the rising sun. Dive in the depths where the mind runs free. Catch the spark like the thunder seed. Current flows through muscle and bone. Silencing noise till I'm in the zone. Tempo bends like I'm shifting fate. Cursed form makes gravity wave. Focus shapes the air around. Every step rust evolution sound. Not chasing speed, I'm chasing my forward and upward into the height. Weight spikes hard and my heart drops thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise to the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Sweat combust and the muscles slam. Golden arms blades bright in the air. Climbing the summit to find alive. Every gun tough break sharp as my drive. Chain so fierce it kills their breath. We're in this moment, rewriting day. Weight spikes hard and my heart drops thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise to the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Sweat combust and the muscles flare. Golden arms blades bright in the air. Climbing the summit to fire alive. Every gun tough break sharp as my drive. Chain so fierce it steals their breath. We're in this moment, rewriting day. Speak, tower erupts from the marrow's peak. Lightning rips, snaps through the cage of my bones. Feeling no will that refuses the throne. Still in my grip, turns the moment violent. Bar in my hands, makes the universe silence. What hits the ground like sparks in the storm. Pain is the fire that forces me to transform. Chaos shaped me, pressure aligned. A beast in my chest breaks free from the spine. Iron explodes like a titan. Draw breath on breath of my demand. No fibers tear open as the climb ignites. Evolution forged in the weight I fight. Limits on walls, the threads I sever. Every rep builds a stronger forever. Sweat is the truth, pain is the creed. Fear gets crushed when the place casino goes behind. No doubts remain, only the hunger that fuels my reign. Weight spikes high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity falls when I rise through the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze light in the air. Glide at the summit with fire alive. Every endeavor sharpens my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Weight spikes high, but my heart cracks thunder. Spikes high and low. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. A lightning wonder. Gravity falls when I rise to the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive.
ascension, ascension, rise. One bold step, rewrites my life, breath on beat. I like to flow, shatter the ceiling with a single blow. Vision shakes, but my will stays still. Even thin air can't be what's real. There's a stack, push hard from behind. Mirror reflects the ground that I design. Scars and sweat, build all I get, and the climb ain't done, no finish yet. Round two hits, the weight shows rage, but fear is gone. I command the stage, train is chaos under my control. Precision got steep like a sharpened soul. Through the forest at the fading weak, walk my path where legends speak. Sweat and pain turn diamonds bright. Machine roars loud with my inner light. Day by day, year by year, my forged crown slowly appears at the summit's edge. I'll be the one standing alone in the rising sun. Dive into depths where the mind runs wild. Catch the spark like a thunder child. Hurl and flows, no more sullen bones. Silence and noise, till I'm in the zone. Tempo bends like I'm shifting fate. Perfect form, it's gravity weight. So good shapes be around. Every step bursts, evolution sound. I'm chasing speed, I'm chasing might. Forward and upward into the high. Waves like high, and my heart cracks numbers. Flies high and wild. Awakening hits like a lightning lumber. Light and wonder. Gravity folds when I rise through the stream. Making the limits again and again. Sweat the nights and the muscles flay. Oh, the novel's bright in the air. I'm in the summit, we fighting alive. Every unveiling sharpens my drive. Cheat show is deals their back. All in one moment, we riding that. Waist like high, and my heart cracks numbers. Flies high and low. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Light and wonder. Gravity falls when I rise through the stream, breaking the limits again and again. Sweat the nights and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze bright in the air.
Risen from frost where the silence bleeds. Power erupts from the marrow seeds. Lightning draws snaps through the cage of my frame. Feeling no will that refuses to tame. Still in my grip, turns a moment savage. Bar in my hands makes the cosmos vanish. Sweat hits the ground like sparks in the blaze. Pain is the forge that rewrites my ways. Chaos built me, pressure aligned. The beast in my chest tears free from the spine. Iron erupts like a war god's breath. Breathe on rhythm, my challenge death. Flowers tear open as the climb ascends. Evolution called for the metal bend. Limits on walls and threads I slice. Every rip sharpens the edge of my life. Sweat is the truth, pain is the creed. Fear gets crushed when the place concede. No ghosts behind, no doubts remain. Only the hunger that fuels my vein. Waist spikes high and my heart roars thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise through the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden ox blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharpens my drive. A change so fierce it steals that breath. On in this moment, rewriting death. Waist spikes high and my heart roars thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I rise through the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Squared ignites and the muscles flare. Golden ox blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharpens my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Acceleration, ignition, ascension. One bold step rewrites my lights. Breath on beat, I lock the flow. Shatter the ceiling with a single blow. Vision shakes, but my will stay still. Even thin air can't mute what's real. Days I step, push hard from behind. Mirror reflects the grind I design. Scars and sweat built all I get. And the climb ain't done, no finish yet. Round two hits, the weight bears rage. But fear is gone, I command the stage. Trained this chaos under my control. Precision cuts deep like a burning soul. Cut through before I the faint air peak. Walk my path where legends speak. Sweat and pain turn diamonds blight. Machine roars loud on my inner light. Day by day, year by year, my forged crown slowly appears. At the summit's edge, I'll be the one. Standing alone in the rising sun. Dive into depths where the mind runs free. Catch the spark like a thunder seed. Curl and flow through muscle and bone. Silence and noise till I'm in the zone. Tempo bends like I'm shifting fate. Perfect form makes gravity wait. Focus shakes the air around. Every step bursts evolution sound. I'm chasing speed, I'm chasing might. Forward and upward into the high. Waist spikes high and my heart roars thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks when I pass through the strain. Shattering limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden ox blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharpens my drive. My chain so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death. Waist spikes high and my heart roars thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity breaks
when I rise through the strain. Celebrating living again and again. Sweating nights and the muscles flare. Golden arms placed bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every year endeavor sharpens my drive. My chain so fierce, it steals their breath. Born in this moment, rewriting death.
Like a cold cuts deep, power erupts till my mom breaks sleep. Laying in the grave, every bone in my frame. Feeling a will that refuses to tame. Sealing my hands at the moment, pharaoh. Borrowing my grit makes the cosmos narrow. Sweat hits the floor like sparks from a pyre. Pain is the furnace to sharpen my fire. Chaos raise me, pressure refined. A beast in my chest, tears loose from the spine. Iron explodes like a titan's decree. Breath on rhythm, my claim was free. Fibers tear open as I climb the sands. Evolution called with a metal bends. Scimitar borders the threads I shred. Every rep sharpens a path ahead. Sweat is the oath, pain is the law. Fear gets crushed when the plates withdraw. No ghosts behind, no doubts remain. Only the hunger that fuels my reign. Weight leaps high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity folds when I rise to the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Heavy earned effort sharpens my drum. A chain so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment,
Wait, writing that.
weight leaps high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity folds when I rise to the spring. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit with fire alive. Every earned effort sharpens my drive. A chain so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment,
Rewriting that.
Acceleration, ignition, ascension, rise. One roll step, rewrites my life. Breath on beat, I lock the flow. Shatter the ceiling with a single blow. Vision shakes, but my will stay still. Even thin air can mute what's will. Days I stack, push hard from behind. Mirror reflects the one I design. Scars and sweat built all I get. And the climb ain't done, no finish yet. I'm two hits, the way best bangs. But feel is gone, my spirit bangs. Brings chaos under my command. Precision cut deep like a burning brand. Cut through the forest of the faint and weak. Walk my path with legends speak. Sweat and pain turn diamond bright. Machine walls out with my inner light. Day by day, year by year, my forged crown slowly appears at the summit's edge. I'll be the one standing alone at the rising sun. Dive into depths where the mind runs wild. Catch the spark like a thunder child. Curving flows through muscle and bone. Silence ignores till I'm in the zone. Tempo bend like I'm shifting fate. Perfect form makes gravity weight. Focus shakes the air around. Ever set Earth's evolution sound. Not just in speed, I'm chasing might. Forwarding upward into the height. Weight leap high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity folds when I rise through the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze bright in the air. Climbing the sun with fire alive. Every endeavor sharpens my drive. A change so fierce it steals their breath. Born in this moment, I ain't get. Weight leaps high and my heart cracks thunder. Awakening hits like a lightning wonder. Gravity folds when I rise through the strain. Breaking the limits again and again. Sweat ignites and the muscles flare. Golden arcs blaze bright in the air. Climbing the summit, the fire of my life. Every endeavor sharpens my drive. A change so fierce it steals that breath.
Born in this moment, rewriting death.